Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? It's me, Verse of the Day. I hope you've been well and I hope you've been blessed. In today's Bible teaching, we're going to take a look at the words of Jesus Christ and understand how Jesus Christ leads us to the Father. So with that being said, let's get started. In John chapter 5, starting at verse 25, Jesus says, "Most assuredly I say to you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and those who hear will live. For as the Father has life in himself, so he has granted the Son to have life in himself, and has given him authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man. Do not marvel at this, for the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice and come forth, those who have done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil to the resurrection of condemnation. I can of myself do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is righteous, because I do not seek my own will, but the will of the Father who sent me." So let's unpack these verses. Jesus says that when he returns, the dead will hear his voice, and some will arise to everlasting life, those who have done good and who have believed on his name, and some will arise to everlasting condemnation, those who did evil and those who rejected his name. Now, Jesus is saying, I do not execute this judgment by my own accord, but I execute this judgment because of the judgment in which my Father has taught me. Jesus says, I can do no thing on my own accord, but only by the power that God has given me. In John chapter 8, starting at verse 27, we read, "They did not understand that he spoke to them of the Father. Then Jesus said to them, When you lift up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am he, and that I do nothing of myself, but as my Father taught me. I speak these things, and he who sent me is with me. The Father has not left me alone, for I always do those things that please him." As he spoke these words, many believed in him. Again, this is Jesus leading us to the glory of the Father. And Jesus says, "Lord, glorify me with the glory that I had with you before the foundation of the world." And Jesus also says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father except through me." Jesus has always existed, and he is in perfect accordance with the Father. Amen.